boxing broadcast, and yeah, I'm back, baby. I ain't going nowhere no time soon. They want me out, but I'm back. So I know this week I was being kind of repetitive, talking about the same topic, um, because I feel like it didn't get enough attention. I feel like it don't get enough attention. Let me let some people come in here real quick for a minute. Yeah, give you a little second. I ain't, cause I ain't gonna be on here too long again. I like to say what I got to say and get off. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Man, welcome in, welcome to All Boxing Broadcast. I'm Prince of Tomato Can. Um, I wanted to touch on the subject again with Eddie Hearn openly admitting to holding on to the belts and the big fights if they don't get made in house with him. That's what I'm talking about today. So welcome in. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the notification bell so y'all can see when I go live, so I can give y'all this heat every time. But yeah, so my boy Eddie Hearn still um he openly admitted to saying that he's like deliberately like if it he's holding the belts if it can't come back to him, if the fight can't get made with his promotional company, then no big fights gonna get made. So I did a short video today, and I tagged some of the bigger YouTube channels, the bigger YouTube boxing channels, and I just simply asked them, no beef, no craziness, no disrespect. I just asked them, why isn't this being covered as much as uh trashing the fighters being covered? That's all I asked them. Got no response. I feel them. Pushing an agenda or a narrative is way easier than just being standing out and just being real and pushing what really, what I'm saying, need to be pushed. We all sit there and say that we doing this because we love the sport of boxing, but we only want to point out certain things from certain people. We don't want to point out Eddie Hearns. Eddie Hearns in broad daylight said, um, Eddie Hearns in broad daylight said, you know, he's not going to make no fights pretty much. Well, now he will as long as Turkey is involved. But he wasn't trying to make no fights that didn't involve pretty much just his company, his promotional company. He want to keep the belts on the outside. Come on, man. The fans not getting the fights that they want to see, and then they blow these fighters out of proportion to say, well, this was a great fighter because you hear about that Nigerian boxer, which Nigerian boxer, brother, and what happened? But then we get then we get these watered down champions, and we have to say, oh, he did, he got these accolades, but it's like it was manipulated. If he signed with, like Shakur Stevenson said, he said in an interview recently, right before his fight with Padley, he was asked about do you think that it's more old school, or do you think that it's like um you know like with the belts? And Shakur pretty much say, man, it's about who you know. It's about who you know. It's about who you sign with. It's about who you. And then Eddie Hearn come out and said flat out, I wasn't gonna sign that fight unless Turkey said it. Unless Turkey told me to. And but we talk about these fighters with accolades. We'll say This fighter been a three divisional world champ. We'll say this fighter he was undisputed. This fighter been this. This fighter been that. Terrence Crawford came out and said he don't believe Errol Spence should be in the Hall of Fame because he don't believe it's and it's like Errol Spence wasn't maybe Errol Spence wasn't signed to the right people to get the fights, but Errol Spence collected all the belts and then gave Terrence Crawford a shot. He worked hard, but then you got Eddie Hearns who, if he get a belt, his promotional company when his fighters get a belt, he's not going to give a title shot to somebody outside of his promotional company, his stable. So I don't know. I I, I'm just man. Listen, as a boxing fan, as a diehard boxing fan, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like for one, these fighters get trashed every day. Why such and such not fighting such and such? Why they not putting on the big fights? Why we can't get them? And then Eddie Hearns will come out and say, well, we only working with our fighters. We want to keep the belt in the house. And people totally disregard that. People totally disregard that. That right there by itself could tell you why. If Shakur Stevenson is with Eddie Hearn and we don't get Shakur versus Tank, that's why. Eddie Hearn isn't trying to jeopardize losing any belts. He don't have faith in his fighters. Oh, oh, I didn't see that. He died during a fight. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, wow. Hold up. I don't care if people leave for a minute. I want to have a moment of silence for him real quick. Dang, rest in peace to Gabriel. Oh, I don't know how to say his last name. Oh, come on, man. And this is what I'm talking about. These fighters put their lives on the line for our entertainment, and you got all this kind of stuff going on in boxing. This guy was probably trying to be great. He probably was going through the ringers. He probably was going through certain things trying to become champion. I don't know. I'm not going. I don't know him. But I'm gonna do my research, and I gotta do a video tributed to him because, like I say, these fighters put their life on the line for our entertainment, and we have to appreciate them. And then we gotta call these promoters out, man, because stuff like this happened to these fighters. This man could have been working his way. Oh, a fighter could work his hard as life, right? And keep getting blackballed, and then never get his opportunity. And then something like this happened when he was just trying to be the best he can be. What do I know? I'm just a tomato can. Shout out to him. Rest in peace, man. Dang, that just blowed me. And you say he died in the ring? I'm gonna have to go and look this up. I don't know what. I don't know why people not talking about it no more. See, that's what I'm saying. Um, I used to go to YouTube for news and information. Now, YouTube is full of propaganda. It's full of narrative pushers, and it's full of, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is this not as big as somebody talking trash about Javante Tank Davis or Lamont Roach or Devin Haney or Lomachenko? Like, how is this not as big as that? When we all say that we enjoy the sport of boxing, come on, man, that's heartbreaking. I'm surprised I don't know that. Dang, man. I'm gonna look it up when I get off of here. But if you have any details, I would be glad if you would like enlighten, and I could post it in the chat. Like you said, he died in the ring yesterday. Uh, he died during the fight yesterday. Yeah, if you could elaborate on it a little bit, I pin it in the chat just so that people that come on can see it. We could spread some awareness about it. I hope the fighters was clean. All that, like, it's a lot. I hope the fighters wasn't no weight bullies. I hope they was fighting at the natural weights. Like, it's a lot that there's a lot that need to be happening, that need to be changed in boxing to where these guys could be fighting safe. They got a weight class. They got weight classes for a reason. He collapsed. Oh, with no contact. Wow. I gotta look this up. So, like, before the fight, like, or like the fight was going on, and what, like, he um sit in the corner or something and kind of that's wow. That's wow. Wow. Rest in peace to him. Dang. You say he collapsed with no contact. I'm gonna put that in there. Dang. But I'm gonna have to look this up and get more information so that I can do a tribute video to him and everything. And I'm not gonna act like I know him, but it's the point of, we all love the sport of boxing, and um condolences to his family. Like, we, and these guys put their life on the line for our interest. Oh, in the middle of the fight. Okay. So see, yeah, they're gonna have to investigate his opponent. They're gonna have to do all kind of stuff. Stuff probably not gonna come out for some more days or weeks. But I hope it was like a fair fight. In Jesus' name, I hope it was like, not trying to. I hope it was like his time or something. Like, I hope it wasn't no foul play. That's what I'm trying to say. Because, like I say, these guys, they go and they train hard, they work hard, they get in the ring, they fight hard for our entertainment. And we really, most of the times, if you really look at the fans nowadays, they don't appreciate a fighter. They don't. Um, and then you got the promoters. They don't appreciate these fighters. I feel like all fighters should get paid good. They getting hit upside the head for our entertainment. I feel like, yeah, yeah. Um, uh, when they retire, if they don't messed up their money, then they cook. I feel like these fighters need, probably a union or 401k. I don't know, something. Cause these guys, all they know, they so busy training. They so busy training, trying to get to the next fight. They so busy fighting. They so busy. They don't think, like, they don't probably think ahead. Like, okay, let me put this money up, or let me invest in this. Very few of them do. But yeah, what do I know? I'm just a tomato can. I am so sad to hear that on live right here. And I normally be up on stuff like that. Crazy thing, I was gonna watch that card last night. It was two cards on last night, and why didn't I watch the cards? I was gonna watch the card last night. I was. I know. I can't blame it on my son, cause he was watching Raw in his room. No, I think they was watching Raw downstairs. They was watching Raw downstairs in the living room. But that ain't right. I don't know why. I was gonna watch that fight. I was gonna watch that fight card yesterday. Dang. I'm I'm, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I don't know how I could take that if I'm sitting here watching the fight and the guy and the person die right there in the fight. I don't know how I would take that. And I don't like snake fighters. I don't like pets fighter. I just like a fighter. I don't like weight bullies. I like fighters to come in the ring. You signed up for one 147. Y'all need to come in at 147 or within like a 10 pound, um, or an agreed reasonable amount. It ain't gotta be a set 10, but an agreed amount. I don't think people should be able to make weight Friday and then put on a bunch of weight Saturday. No, no, cause these guys they make weight they make weight classes to ensure that when these guys hit each other and punch each other, the resistance can withstand it off of the weight that they coming in there at, not where they weighed in the scale at. That's a loophole to be able to say to okay, I can shrink down to 147, but I'm coming in that thing. I'm coming in at 160. No, man, I'm coming in at 180. No, they got weight classes for a reason. So I hope it wasn't nothing like that. Rest in peace. I think I'm gonna get off live on that note. Dang. Oh, I might just continue the show tomorrow. Cause I want to go and research this. Dang, man, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Um, thanks for joining, y'all. I'm gonna get off. I'll pick up probably tomorrow or later on if I can get enough details on this so that I can kind of spread some awareness on this. This is what boxing is about, man. Protecting these fighters giving us entertainment and all that. And I don't care about the latest hated story and none of that. Looking at it, like my son be training, and you feel me, like worst thing I want is for him to get in the ring and get cheated or something. Get you feel me? But I wouldn't let him cheat nobody either. That's the difference. We could get on that subject. I don't want to do that on this moment right here. Thank y'all for joining me tonight, man. Like, share, subscribe, all that. I can't even talk right now. Dang, that's sad. Um, yeah, I'm out.